I greet you all and I declare protection on your head anywhere you are. And the weather is really not encouraging at all, especially here in Cape Town. It's not encouraging. One lady says she was brutally raped by an unknown person because it was in the night and it's dark and she couldn't, see the face of this person who did this damage to her. And after a few months, she discovers she's pregnant. And she decided not to abort the baby because she wouldn't, engage herself in murder. And she decided to keep the baby. Now the baby is 5 years already. And she already met a guy along the line. They started dating, She fell in love with this guy. The guy loved her so much. And the two of them, keep dating each other. She never told the child, it's a female child. She never told the child who the father is or what happened or what led to her, birth or things like that. She never, disclosed anything to the child. And yeah, so one fateful night, both of them were just together, sharing a quite cool moment, trying to explain their past to each other. And she started by telling the guy her story and how she got the child. She's nursing, and told the guy finished. And after she finished telling the guy started narrating his own story that he was married before now, and after 5 years the wife couldn't conceive. And a prophet told them that the problem is from him, the guy, that there is something he did, that the nature is holding him accountable to it, that there is something he did that he needed to apologize to the person. But the person, the prophet couldn't, be a bit realistic, like he couldn't mention, but he said he felt something, there is someone he offended, that is why he's not been able to pregnant his wife. And the wife along the line gets frustrated and divorced the guy. The guy is single before he met the lady, and the guy say he has been looking for a way to find out what was this problem or who is this lady he offended that's making him not to, give, like a kind of pregnant woman. And the thing is just like they are trying to let him know that his problem is spiritual, you understand, And immediately he finished saying all this, and two of them were trying to relate where exactly this thing happened, and the lady tried to explain to him where it happened, the day it happened, and exactly the town it happened, and the guy started crying. And when he was crying, was like, why are you crying? After crying, he said, I am this person who raped you, that I'm sorry for everything. And fortunately or unfortunately, both of them are in love already, and he is the father of the child. Things like that. Just like, I wouldn't say it's a coincidence, because this is crazy. It's crazy to hear. And two of them started crying. They discovered that actually it was the lady who is the problem, why he couldn't pregnant a woman. He lost the first wife, and the lady discovered that it's because of this guy that she's in this shit she is up to today, raising a child out of raped, and going through that trauma in life and things like this, suffering alone, trying to raise this child which she never, wanted at that point. The child came, that kind of thing. And she felt so heartbroken, and both of them, burst into a cry, and they cried their heart out. And after everything, now she's writing to us asking, she's really in love with this guy, and the guy loved her also. But considering the circumstances surrounding this situation, what do we advise her to do? Because she really wants to marry this guy, but she's not happy over what happened, because this whole thing just, rekindle everything, like, rejuvenated all the memory back now. It's like it's fresh now. She started feeling hot and crying over it. What do we advise her to do? And considering that the the child also need her father, but with the situation, with the circumstances surrounding it, how do she explain what happened to this child? How does she explain how does this child come to existence? You know, all these questions. That's what she's asking. What's our advice to her? What do we want her to do, because she's confused at this moment? It's painful. It's painful because these are the kind of things we'll be preaching all this while. You know, the way men treat, you know, women these days. Like, anyway, before I, you know, go into a general advice, I just have to go straight to her own point. My sister, you know, Obigida Jiotia Kanobi, touch your heart. It's painful. It's so excruciating. Yeah, we understand that. But there is no sin that has no forgiveness. It was because of you, that's why his first marriage could not work out. It was because of you, that's why he had been going through the hectic period he had been in life. It was because of you, that's why he could not pregnant any other woman. It was because of you, that's why he is the way he is today. So God wants to punish him. God really wants to bring him back to where he got started. Probably that two of you were meant to be together, but you know, because of his stupidity, because of his reckless life, because of his wickedness, that made him not to realize that it wasn't rape. He's supposed to rape you. Rather, he's supposed to talk to you and agree with you, and probably started something good that might lead to this marriage now that both of you are talking about. That's what he's supposed to have done. But the animalistic in him couldn't let him to realize that that was his wife. Rather, he went to rape you and ran away. Now he thinks, where is going to run to? You can't run away from your shadow. You can't run away from your nature. You will run, but you cannot outrun it. You will run and you will get tired. After running, you will give your leg back, and they will handle you, and they will humble you, and you're going to be loyal the way he's loyal now. You got to forgive, my dear. Forgive for the sake of the child, because the child needs the father. No matter how the father come, we understand. At least it's not an armed robber. It's just that the stupidity, the animalistic in him, the satanic in him, made him to rape you, which was very, very wrong. For no reason would he has done that, but it has done. The deed has been done, and we have to find solution to it. So you got to forgive him and go ahead with the marriage. We know it's not going to be easy. We know it's really not going to be easy, but for the sake of this child, because even if you keep him away, what about the child? And also, what about your heart? Because listen to yourself, you say you are in love with him, and he's in love with you. And now both of you are single. Build family together. Try to forgive. Pray over it. Put everything in prayer. Both of you should put everything in prayer. Go down on your knee and ask God to forgive him. And he also asked God for forgiveness. Provided God brought both of you together again, it means that God has forgiven him. It means that God wants to wipe away your tears. It means that God wants him to take up his responsibility, which he abandoned for years. So please, do not throw him away. Do not go away from that relationship. Since good enough you are in love with him already, go on with the love. Go on and marry him. If he's talking about marriage, get married to him. It's not a problem. Please, don't leave him because for the sake of that child. That child needs his father. That child doesn't... You guys cannot punish this child now because of the circumstance. She cannot be a child of circumstance. Please. She's an innocent child that comes to this life to live, and she needed her both parents. So, sorry for what happened to you, but you got to forgive. Now, to you out there, all men, I don't know the reason why you're raping women. This is one talk that we've been emphasizing on always. Stop raping women. You don't have any reason to rape anyway. Some of you will say, no, it's because because of what she's wearing. What the fuck is wrong with you? What's your problem with what a woman is wearing? Take off your eyes if you know what she's wearing is so seductive that you cannot handle yourself. What, don't you have self-control? Don't you have self-respect? Respect yourself. If you look at a woman and your eyes want to go blind and your eyes want to close, take off your eyes. Take it off and focus where you're heading to before a car will hit you and before a car will knock you down. Or if you're driving before you hit another car, you don't drop my car, you go wreck better. It's because of this kind of thing. If you look at a girl and you see that what she's wearing is making your body turning it, and take away your eyes and focus on where you're heading to. Stop looking at her. Think about the other one you have. Stop using the women's outfit as an excuse to rape them. You don't have any right. She's got right to wear whatever she want to wear. We know it is. Please wait. Excuse me. You know it's the weather is very cold and where there's a lot of flu now going around, guys. It's not corona, but it's too much. So back to what I was saying. Sorry for this. Take off your eyes, okay? Leave them alone. Don't use their dress as an excuse to rape them. If your sister, craziness, if your sister wears something seductive or something sexy, would your man stand up and for you to go and rape him? Why don't you go and rape your sister? Why don't you rape your sister if you know that because of what? Because there is no blood connected both of you. That's what gave you the God to go and rape her. Are you mad? Leave her alone and focus on other things. There are a lot of ladies out there which you could talk to. Talk to them peacefully. They will give you chop. After all, these days, ladies even need more sex more than men. Why are you forcefully forcing them into sex? Why are you taking it by force? Take it easy and talk to them. If you talk to her, she refuses, meet the next person, the one who will give you. Stop forcing yourself to them. Stop raping women. Look at the one that is happening. I saw a lady, they are doing her funeral service. Just right now, it is going on. It is presently happening now. A pregnant woman was stabbed and hanged. For what? Why are you killing these women God gave to us? Why are you killing them for goodness sake? I said it the other day in my video that if Adam had killed Eve that God gave to him, you guys won't be seeing women around. And when you want to enjoy yourself, you look for women. You are here struggling, hustling to make money. When you make money, the next thing you want to build a house, you buy a car. The next thing you want to get married. You can't live alone. You need them for life to be complete. Without a woman by your side, you're not complete. You are a half man. There is nobody ever live in this life a man without a woman. No, you need them. Stop killing them. You need this. You need to love them and respect them, adore them and admire them. They are queen and princesses that God gave to us. Stop killing these women. What is your reason of killing a woman? You're making life unbearable. You're making life uncomfortable. You're making them unsafe. Why? They're so uncomfortable around us now. They don't even want... If you talk to the woman, she's so shivery, she's scared. Who's going to be the next? Why? Stop killing women. Love them rather. Show them love. If they don't want you, go to the next person. There is no reason of you taking life that you did not create. Why are you killing them? Why are you raping them? Yeah? Between this lockdown, I heard that some state there, let me not even mention because I don't have time for people to come and start talking rubbish. But it's true, you guys know what I'm talking about. Some state there in Nigeria, there in Igbo land, I heard that more than 20% of their men have raped their daughter within this lockdown. Why are you raping? Even to rape your own blood, what's your problem? Why can't you hold yourself? Where is your wives? Take sex from your wife and leave the young ones alone. Leave your daughters alone. Forget using excuses of what they are wearing or whatever they want to wear or how they're dressed. That's not your fucking problem. Stop raping them, for goodness sake. Man up and be yourself. There is a lot of women out there you can talk to. Stop raping them. Stop killing women. You need to love them. You have no excuse. There is no single excuse for you to, if it's alcohol, stop drinking. Yes, stop drinking if that be the case. Otherwise, drink a little that your brain can carry. Don't drink and got intoxicated and blame it on something else. That's why you rape somebody. No. You must go and rot in jail. You there that you were lucky to have fell in love with this woman. That's why we're asking her to forgive you. You must tell your story to another people. If you ever rape a woman again, your man will never even start. To never start again. Yes, to never strong again. Stop. Huh? How can your man and women, please, if a man want to rape you, bite his pee out and throw it away. Yes. Look for that place. If somebody is not using gun on you, how come you allow the person to rape you? You must stand up for yourself. You must fight for yourself. If he's hitting you, find a way and hold his people. If you hold his people, he's gonna surrender. He's not the song he's gonna sing. If a man want to rape you, find a way and hold his pipi. His pipi means his penis. Once you hold the penis, his song gonna be I surrender, oh. I surrender, oh. Everything you say today, oh, girl, surrender, oh. He's gonna surrender. You will be in charge, you will be in control. Whatever, you just hold it like this, be telling him what to do. Or you shift, he will shift. Or you move, he will move. Or you hands up, he will hands up. Or you take your way, he will take your way. Or you do this way, you do. Or you bring money. Whatever you ask him to do at that moment, you're holding his penis. If you want to hold, don't hold only the vein, that long one. No. Hold including the balls, those two balls. Hold all of them together. Hold it strong. Even if he's hitting you, hold it. If he hit you again, drag it like this. He will hands up again the second time. You know you have won. You must defend yourself. Stop letting them rape you. Defend yourself. Then if the person use gun and forcefully force you, then you know that, okay, you've got nothing to do about it. But you men, stop it. Don't rape a woman. You don't have any reason to do that. Love them. This woman was given to us for you to love them, not to rape them, not to harm them, not to kill them. If you start killing them, who's going to be with you? Your mother gave birth to you today. If your father had killed him or another man have killed your mother, you wouldn't have been in an existence today. You wouldn't have been in this world. Yes. Your mother gave birth to you because she was alive to do that. Now imagine someone stabbing a pregnant woman and hanging her out there. The child in the tummy died also before they discover it. Before the police found out, the child died, the woman died. Now you kill two souls for nothing's sake, for no reason, just for heartless. Maybe they raped that woman and they don't want the police to find out. They ended up killing her and killing the child inside. You're just trying to hide your sin. Your sin will definitely find you. There is no way you will go unpunished. There is no sin in this life you will ever go unpunished. You will be punished by nature. You might think you've killed her and you hid your sin. It's lie. Your sin will find you out. If it's not today, tomorrow, you're going to meet someone else and that your sin will bring you out. You're going to rot in jail. You're going to pay for your sin. Stop raping women. Stop killing people. Don't kill somebody you cannot create a soul. Why are you killing them? Huh? You can't make a Robocop. Why are you killing a human being? A blood. Somebody's blood is running into the vein like your own. If they kill you, will you be alive today? You need the next person to earn a life. You need the next person to enjoy yourself. If you want to celebrate anything today, you need people to celebrate it. Without people, it won't be fun. It's going to be boring. Stop killing people. I don't want this video to be long. My sister, I hope you've heard what I said. I hope our advice, people are going to advise you also in the comment section. I hope you will forgive. And for the sake of this child, make up and build a good family. I hope his conscience will judge him and he will learn from his mistake, and other people will learn from it, because whatever you do today, you give accountable for it tomorrow. You will pay one way or the other. Even if police don't catch you, nature will hold you accountable, and your people will not stand again. You won't be able to pregnant a woman. You will have kids of your own. Or if you rape a woman today and you finally get kids of your own, you're gonna get female kids, and other people will gonna do it to you, and you will see how it pains. Stop raping women. Nonsensical. People where they rape women for nothing. My sister, sorry man. I hope you find peace of mind again. God bless you.